passed away. The legendary soul singer Isaac Hayes died a day after Bernie Mac. And what stands out about the deaths of these two celebrities is that same year in 2008, when they both died on consecutive days, the film Soul Man released on November 7th, which they both starred in. And what's even more interesting is that same day, November 7th, another film came out, Madagascar Escape to Africa came out. And in this film, Bernie Mac made an appearance. He did the voiceover for the character Zuba, which has gematria of 50. Like how Bernie Mac ended up dying at the age of 50. But they're saying that Bernie Mac died from pneumonia. And if you do a Google search, the official cause of death for Bernie Mac is a disease called sarcoidosis. And notice the disease that he died from also has gematria of 50. And again, he died at the age of 50 on this day in 2008. Now, Bernie Mac, he was born on October 5th, 1957. And like I said, he died on August 9th in the year 2008. Same year that Barack Obama and I think it was who he ran against, John McCain, I think it was. It was the year that Barack Obama won the election. So I think that there's definitely a connection because Bernie Mac is from Chicago, ended up dying in Chicago, just like Barack Obama, and died the same year that Barack Obama got elected as president. That's number 44, which is an important number to comedians, right? Because comedian is 44. But notice how from October 5th to the death of Bernie Mac, he died 44 weeks after his birthday, the same year that Barack Obama became the 44th president of the United States. And of course, Barack is from Chicago, just like Bernie Mac. But he died 44 weeks after his birthday, which is a number that we talk about all the time here because, terms like kill is 44. Like I said, comedian is 44, execution is 44. The term African American has values of 44 as well. Notice when you write out the number 44 as a word, it equals 144 and 54, just like Jesuit order. Today, August 9th, it leaves 144 days in a year. And November 7th, which is the day that Soul Man came out, that's the day that leaves 54 days in a year. And I noticed this, right? So, like I said, Isaac Hayes and Bernie Mac were both in this film. And they both died on consecutive days. Bernie Mac died on 8/9. Isaac Hayes died on 8/10. From their deaths to the release of this film, notice it was exactly 90 days. All right, August 9th, the day that Bernie Mac died, to the release of Soul Man, it's 90 days. It's also 90 days from August 10th if you include the end date. So Isaac Hayes also died 90 days before the film. And notice in gematria, when you write out Soul Man, it equals 90. And both characters, both celebrities, died 90 days before the release of Soul Man. And coincidentally, Bernie Mac also had another film releasing that day, Madagascar Escape to Africa, where he played a character whose name equals 50, like his name to death. It's just, this stuff is beyond coincidence. But going back to Barack Obama, and notice that, the film came out on 11/7. Bernie Mac was born Bernard Jeffrey McCullough. His full name equals 117, like November 7th. But notice this. When you write out Barack Obama, his name has gematria of 129. That's the 50th prime number. Bernie Mac dead at 50. From Chicago, just like Barack. I don't think that's coincidental at all. Yeah, so it just, do you even need, because I remember when this story first came out, because I remember, if I remember correctly, I think they came out rumors like a day, I think it was on August 8th or August 7th, the 2 days before Bernie Mac's death. there were rumors that he had already died, if I remember correctly. And then he came on the radio and told people that he was still alive, that he was just in the hospital because he wasn't feeling too well. And then I remember on August 9th, they announced him dead from pneumonia. I think that's how the story went, because this was a while back. But I remember when I first heard that, I'm like, what are the odds that, these rumors come out that he's dying, and then he dies, and then the day after Isaac Hayes dies. And I remember because when they both died, this movie was being advertised all over the city. Almost at every bus stop, you saw a Soul Man advertisement. And I'm like, wait, he just died, and him and Isaac Hayes are both in this film? And that's before I knew Jumanji. This was back in 2008. But even then, I found that strange. I'm like, what are the odds of that? And now, now that I know Jumanji, now it makes sense, because now I see, like, okay, look, they both died 90 days before the film, and Soul Man in 90. But, even without the Jumanji, that's just a very strange occurrence, It should definitely raise some eyebrows, but obviously it didn't. These people could get away with all types of obvious crimes, the people are not realizing how sick this stuff is, and this stuff is just right in your face. Like, 2 actors dead on consecutive days, just a few months before the film comes out. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna take for people to wake up, because these people get bolder and bolder. Even with the knowledge that we have, and even with this knowledge, it's like people still like, oh, there's no way every NBA player is in on the script. I think this has to do with astrology and the way the planets work. Like, what the hell? This is not how the planet works. This is not how the world works. This is the work of man. Isn't it obvious? But rest in peace, Bernie Mac. They're 44 weeks after his birthday. What a coincidence. And also, rest in peace to Isaac Hayes. Tomorrow will be his death anniversary. And I think he was 65 when he died. I should have did a full decode on Isaac Hayes. I'll probably post it on Instagram tomorrow on his death anniversary. Isaac Hayes, he's remembered for that for the Shaft theme song. But I'll leave it there. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.